Hello everyone, I'm here doing some more functions with domain and range, and is it a function, is it not a function? So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you a graph, we're going to talk about what is happening with it, and I'm going to show you what the domain and range is, and then obviously we'll talk about whether it's a function or not. So if I look at the first one, I see that there are a bunch of points here, and if I did a vertical line test on here, anywhere on here, and I drew a straight line down, there's not an x value that is repeating. So that just means that every x value has a different y output value. And so a actually is a function, so we'll start off with that. And so this is a function, so I'm just going to put function here. And then if I'm looking at what is happening with this graph, so if I'm talking about domain, we're talking from the left to right, which is our x values. So we're just going to count these. These are all by ones, so that -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. This is -6 right here. So this starts at -6 on the x-axis, and it continues. It's a continuous graph, and it goes all the way to this point right here, and then it stops. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my domain values are from -6 all the way up to +6. And so if I'm writing this as an inequality, this would be this right here. So you've got these like little curly brackets, -6. It can equal or be greater than the x values, but it can only go up to and equal 6. So that would be how you would write the domain. And then the range on this starts at 0. So 0 is the lowest y value, and range is going up and down. So this is the lowest value we have. So it starts lowest value of 0, and it goes to a highest value, which is up here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a +6. So when we're looking at this right here, again, our range ranges from 0. It can equal y can be 0. It can also go up to 6, but it is no greater than that. So this first graph, A, represents number 5 in this paper. All right, let's take a look at D. D is a circle. And if I draw a vertical line anywhere on there, just so you can see, it goes through 2 points. And if it goes through 2 points, that means x has 2 different outputs or 2 different y values. And a function cannot have that. So this is not a function. So we'll start there. And then we can still do domain and range values because that's still a possibility. So we just look at our x to y, our x coordinates first. So our lowest x coordinate is a -4, and it goes all the way up to a +4. These are by 4s. So our x's range form and include -4 up to a +4. And if I look at these options that I have on this paper, our domains that are -4 to 4, and inclusive of both of those numbers, would be that right there. Now we're going to take a look at the domains, or we're going to look at the ranges now. And if I look at the ranges on this, again, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. This is -4. So our lowest value for y is -4. Our highest value, +1, 2, 3, 4. So this first option right here says that it's not a function, but our ranges and our domains start at -4, and they go all the way up to +4 on both of them. So D would look like this. We'll do one more quick one right here. G, we have an open circle, closed circle. It is a flat line, so it does pass the vertical line test. So this is a function because no x repeats with different y values. And so when I look at this one, I look at it starting at -3 for the domain, but it doesn't include 3, -3. So it's going to be an open circle, which means it's not going to equal that. And it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, +5. So when I look at my options here, it is a function. It does match up with this. There's no line under the -3 because it's an open circle. Closed circle at 5. So that would be how you write the domain. And then it is a flat line at -1. So my range on this one would just be y is equal to -1. If you want more questions like these, you can find them in the function section of my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at YouWantAlgebra, and you can find me for more.